You ready? Capricorn. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising sign. In fact, guys, don't just watch your sun sign. Always watch your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, because there are all these energies swirling around you. And those are the three main factors of you. Think body, mind, and spirit type of thing that you really need to be able to tap into. So my recommendation is always that you watch those 3 videos. Some of you only have 2, some of you only have 1, but you know what I'm saying. The sun, the moon, and the rising videos is what I recommend. Of course, cross watchers, you're going to watch what you're going to watch, so nobody's stopping you. There's always an extended video, and those extendeds are the juiciest thing because A, they are the best way to keep Born Without Boundaries alive and show your support for Born Without Boundaries, but they're also a near personal reading, romance reading, and now there's erotic tarot as well. So those little delights are all waiting for you in the link below. You can also subscribe directly there as well. I have another channel too. Astrology Motivation is my new channel, and that's where I post my weekly astrology forecasts, my daily tarot card readings, and I go live every Monday now. So please do join in over there. Subscribe, ring the bell over there. Subscribe here, please, and ring that bell below. Hit all notifications so you know when I upload all your favorite material. Capricorn Tarot comes out every single Wednesday with Aquarius Tarot and Pisces Tarot. Also, Monday through Friday, I go live over on Instagram, and I'd love to have you join me. Please find me at born_without_boundaries. All right, I know. I want to try to figure out where do I get the spiel done, Capricorn? Sorry. Do I get it done do I get it done, just up front, or do I get it done? Okay. So there's something, okay, there was bad news about your health. But that was in the past. Something bad news about your health. I don't know why this is coming to you now, though. Bad news about your health, lack of information, not understanding. Not understanding something about how to grow, how to expand, how to develop. This could also mean that there was just an ending to something also in the past. Something with money. Maybe not getting paperwork done, paperwork filled out. Maybe having to deal with a lot of red tape when it came to finances. This is all implying that it's in the past. Capricorn. Okay, there's a diminished sense of self that is your boundary. That's why it's coming up. Because whatever these financial worries or concerns were, maybe even so bad that you had health issues and you couldn't afford to take care of them, something really dwindled down your self-esteem. So this was a diminished sense of self, diminished hopes and dreams and aspirations. The barrier to them is now out of the way. Let's get into that's a great way to start, right? Let's get into the cards. We're going to start with, excuse me. I'm drinking kombucha, and I love it. It's gassy. Okay, Capricorn. What is happening? There's a lot coming out in the past. Maybe things are just kind of smoothing down. Material and spiritual prosperity and shadow. There's something about the shadow self. It's like there's the caveat to your character is that you need a prosperity to feel like you're a complete person. And I don't want to go ahead and say it's because, I'm sorry, I apologize. This is allergies. I don't want to go ahead and say that it's because it's not about being shallow. It's literally about the shadow side of yourself. It's like you need to feel like you have prosperity and abundance around you, or you are not validated as a person. And so there is this diminished sense of having anything solid underneath you. This sense of I don't have enough, okay, that's what it is. Oh my God, Capricorn, wow. I don't have enough always translates into I am not enough. And that's coming to the forefront now. I don't know why. Let's get to the moon cards and maybe we'll unravel some of the emotions underlying that. Okay. You know, I think that you just avoided a personal issue. This is coming in the future, but whatever. The important part is Cancerian season is here. And there is a resolution to some sort of issue that you've had about your home. And guess what? You've been able to avoid some sort of explosion. This is Aries energy. So it's in some ways, it's like the challenge of, okay, you could think it two ways. Aries energy is the first house energy. So yourself, the sense of self is diminished, but there's clearing up, like a personal, I don't see it this way. I'm just going to tell you how I see it. You've been able to avoid a huge conflict or confrontation, especially during Cancerian season, or something to do with family or your fourth house. Could be even where you're living, your domicile. You're able to avoid it. How? 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 How is all this happening, Capricorn? There's nature. There's this mountain again. What is it with this mountain?
Love you, little boss. I love you.
It's my dog. Nature and loneliness. I said how, and the answer to the question then would be by basically taking some time to yourself in nature, by getting away. But there is a sense of feeling isolated. Or somehow, yeah, there's a sense of feeling isolated. I think that you're isolated from your nature. Calling yourself back to nature. Feeling like you've gotten too far away from the natural world or something that you love. It's like it's maybe you need to travel. Maybe you need to get out on the road again. Maybe it's just it's almost like there's a loneliness because of like not being near nature. It's almost like your life has become too stagnated or too predictable in some ways, Capricorn. You really do want adventure. Sometimes you have to be forced into it, but you really do want it. Your nature is to explore or to search, to seek. What are you searching? What are you searching? What are you seeking? What's going on with Capricorn? What are they searching? What are they seeking? You've hidden it. This is the moon card. I can't show you these over here, but I will show it to you in the extended. The moon card is here. Your passionate side, your erotic side, somehow has been put away or put to sleep, made dormant. The Ace of Swords, things have been very cold, very commanding. Clarity. It's almost like, what is this? What is this? It's like you've been keeping your freak a secret. That's what I'm saying. That for some reason you've been keeping your freak a secret. Maybe you've been playing around, or the Ace of Wands is here. The Ace of Wands is here and the Ace of Swords is here. Can you say phallic symbol? Maybe you've been missing something. The Knave of Chalices is here. This is somebody who wanted to start something. Somebody who was trying to reach out and make a connection, but he didn't know what to say. And then we have the Six of Cups. You were pining. Oh, I can't show you. You were pining for something. You were pining for somebody in the past. Always trying to think like, what can I do? What can I do to talk to them? How can I connect with them? But this is in the past. In the past, that you were always just thinking of this ideal version or this ideal image of what love is or what connection is. It's almost like you were too romantic. You were lost in your own romanticism. And now there's just this command. Ace of Swords means there's an opportunity, a new opportunity for a passionate and kinky kind of connection that basically is all about sort of hedonism. Facing your fears. Bringing them to light. What are you afraid of? We're going to get into the full erotic tarot spread over in the extended. But what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of, Capricorn? What are you afraid of? What's going on? Joy? I'm asking the cards. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what comes out. I said, what are you afraid of? You're afraid of joy. You're afraid of just having fun, letting yourself go. You're afraid. What are you afraid? You're afraid of just like being supported, being cared for. Is that what you're afraid of? I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just saying like that to me doesn't make sense, but maybe that's what it is. You're afraid of feeling like a child. Thank you, God. You're afraid of feeling like a child, like a little kid that somebody has to take care of. That's what you're afraid of. What is this Knave of Pentacles? No, yeah, Knave of Chalices. What is this? Knave of Chalices and Six of Cups. This is creativity. You're doing something creative. You're afraid of stepping out creatively and taking charge. Like not taking charge. You're never afraid of taking charge. You're afraid of taking initiative. Okay, creativity and Field of Dreams is here. So this is literally Field of Dreams. It's saying use your creativity, Capricorn. You build it. If you build it, it will come. You want abundance? It's right there. You already have the idea, but you have to create it. You already have the idea. You already know what you want. It's about trusting your creativity since it's such a chaotic process and it's such a risky process. It's such a risky thing to do, to be creative. It's like you've got this calling. Like if you've ever seen Field of Dreams, I talk about this movie a lot. I love it. You've gotten this calling and you love it, but you're scared of it because it's not solid. It's not certain. Of course it's solid and certain. It's coming from your heart. There's nothing more solid and certain than this calling. It's coming from your heart. That's God's voice. That's the most solid, reliable, it will never go wrong out of anything. There's nothing more solid than that, more reliable than that. Masquerade. Somebody is disguising. Somebody is pretending. Feeling like you can't really trust somebody because you don't understand that you are just as good as everybody else. Almost like you've just been falling for or submitting to somebody who's just a fucking like loser or a pretender. Somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. And you've been taking like orders or like this person has been running your life. There's some sense of like, or maybe what's happening is it's not sincere. Your humility is not sincere. You have more confidence than you're letting on. I don't know why you're playing the humble bumble. There's just some sense of why. You know you have the balls big enough to go out and do this. Or this is somebody who dresses up real pretty and you'd think they'd have confidence, but they really don't have confidence at all. Is that you or them? Is that you or them? Because you're dealing with somebody who literally, it's almost like, you know they're pretending. You know they're faking. They don't feel as confident as you think they do. Why? Why? This is also the shadow self. Why? I am connected. This is child. This is your creativity. So creativity is actually natural for you. Reconnecting. So why, who is this masquerade person? Excuse me. It's the damn kombucha. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I am cherished and I will protect. This is the full moon energy, and this is the new moon energy. This is a portal. I just don't, it's almost like you don't feel good enough for what you have. Or for somebody's love. And yet, you've never been so protected. And you want to protect them. But somehow you don't see how you deserve this. And I think that's why you think you have to constantly overwork yourself or validate your worth for it. And that's not being sincere. That's you trying too hard. For what? Be yourself. Let yourself be loved. You deserve to be loved. You also deserve to be supported. There is some sort of creative endeavor or new thing that you're bringing to life. You need the support. Can you please let yourself be supported? Just like, come on. You know, you'd support them. It's almost like you feel, there's that Saturnian energy. It's like you feel you have to earn being loved, being lovable, being supported. You have to earn, you don't. You don't, that's bullshit. I don't care if you're a Capricorn ruled by Saturn. Everybody is just absolutely adored. They're part of God. They have God in them. So you don't have to validate. It's like you feel like you have to earn somebody's love, earn your keep. What? No, you're wasting your energy. Not only are you wasting your energy, you're wasting, you're avoiding what you're really afraid of, which is to start and get started on this thing, this, whatever you're working on. Capricorn, that's your key to unlocking so much energy and your happiness, is put all your work into this project. You will feel good about yourself, and a lot of these funky things with love will work themselves out because you'll be happy to welcome in somebody feeling good about you when you feel good about yourself. Capricorn, 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 chaos and conflict. Chaos and conflict, that's how you've already judged creativity. And maybe it is, but God damn it, it's an adventure. And you know what? You're long overdue for one. Hop on, baby. You're going for a ride. And you're going to like it. Because let's face it, you've been wanting that ride for a long time. AIDS, watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Charoite, spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. You're set. Why don't you just say what you want? Why don't you just say it? I think you're going to anyway, to be totally honest with you. You're going to anyway. Let's see how Capricorn comes out. Let's see. These are your totem animals. I can't wait to get over into tarot because there's a lot of erotic underlying here, and I can discuss that over there. I'm just saying, we're going to dig in because it needs to be dug into and it needs to be released. Embrace the in-between. Embrace this change. That's another secret to your success, Capricorn. Embracing the change. This is a transitional period for you. Yes, it is. But a transitional period is a new adventure. Like, that's the crazy awesome part of this, is that it's an adventure. It's not a hardship. You're making it a hardship. It's like it's like riding a roller coaster and doing nothing but like clinging to the side and closing your eyes. Stop. The joy is about the rush. It's a little bit about the danger. This is about throw your hands in the air and give yourself over to the danger of it all, because that's the fun part of it. And what you need is that jump start in your heart. You need a little bit of danger in your life. You need a little crazy. And the truth is, you like the adventure. You like the crazy. You like the unpredictable. Embrace the in-between. The exotic, the unconventional. This is Libra energy. It's kind of sexy. What am I reaching for? Let's go into your angel messages. Archangel Sandalphon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. What have you been praying for? Determination, Capricorn. Middle path. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. Middle path. Embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So the road that you have to follow hasn't even been paved yet. You have to create it. Let me say this to you. We have been talking about this for a while. And why have you been avoiding it? You don't think that's fear? It's like you can come up with 1,001 different great sounding excuses. Bottom line is, someone here is a pussy. And they just haven't wanted to get to it because they're afraid of doing something that isn't guaranteed. Welcome to life. This is real life. This is living. This is not restricting so much that you're actually avoiding life. Take a little risk. Take a little chance. You actually love this stuff. This shit turns you on, almost arouses you. That's the energy that I want to get into first. But right now, you're just alone. You're lonely. Why? Why did you let yourself lonely? Even if you're with somebody, you feel lonely because you don't feel good enough. You feel like, oh, I haven't proven myself yet. Stop. Did you listen to last week's message? Did you take the chance? It's necessary. Go back. You get it done, man. This is the time of change, the time where you walk away from your old self and your old way of doing things and you try something crazy and new. Take those tethers off. And join me over in Vimeo for the extended. We're going to jump right in. I'll see you guys over there.